We always knew from the start that we were going to dedicate some rooms to honor the military. It started out as one room, and because of the reaction of the people in the community, in the county, it grew. We started getting artifacts from all over, from all eras, but mainly we were getting a lot of the World War II because those were the ones that we were losing daily. Eldon Ooton was a World War II veteran, lives in Effingham County now. He was in the 84th Infantry and liberated some concentration camps.
When they built the Holocaust Museum, my daughter lives in Eldon County, Virginia, right close to the Holocaust Museum. And I took my grandson there. I ate my sack lunch up behind the stage where I met President Clinton. I wanted to get down and wash my hands and stuff, so I got off of the stage and I said something, and the woman, she could speak a little English, said, "What are you looking for?" I says, "The table that's got the prison camps on, which one?" I said, "Saul's Waddell." She grabbed me and hugged me and started crying. Well, that's what she'd been wanting to hear for years. That's where her mother was at. She'd been looking for somebody for several years. That just by accident it happened.
Calvin Mitchell served in the Army during Korea. He was a cook when they were overrun by the Chinese.
The United States lost a lot of men over there. All the kitchen people was on a truck. The cells just kept coming over. It come about 2 feet over us. I put my arm up, covered my neck, and shrapnel cut my wrist watch off.
Charlie McWhorter was in the largest draft from Effingham County when 37 were drafted, and he served in Vietnam during the Vietnam War.
A lot of people don't understand what war is. They think war is a bunch of troops shooting at each other and that's it. I mean, that's like the Civil War was, the worst part about it was all the innocent people that got killed. The Civil War was so bad because it was in this country and we tore this country up. The reason why we go to war is to keep them people from coming over here and tearing this place up.
Corey Dasenbrock served in the Army in Iraq.
The importance of any type of museum, especially local museums and communities, even our veterans memorials and stuff like that, is to honor what we have learned in this life and what others are trying to pass on to us and to the future generations. And you can't talk to everybody in person, especially the elderly and the old and the veterans that are dying. So you have to take their stories and get your own idea and sense of what they were trying to say.
We've had many visitors here that are not from our community that are just astonished by our commitment to honoring those who served, men and women. We had last year a gentleman that is on the board for the Marine Museum in Quantico, Virginia, and he was astonished that this was done by lay people. He said we had as fine a collection as he'd ever seen in a small museum in a town the size of Effingham. He said we could rank right up there with some of the top museums, and he said our commitment brought tears to his eyes.